Good morning, streamer. Welcome back. It's another day, right? Same as usual, except today we don't really have much to do, right? Kinda. Well, you know how yesterday was a mess? Today's golden hour is, uh, it's, it's not bad, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. All I know is that today everything's set up. Yesterday moving a disk wasn't very hard. Took less than an hour actually. It was very easy because, like I said, all you do is just unplug everything, take it off, and then you just drag it. Once you drag the disk to the set location, you just plug everything back in, and that's it, done. Now, sure, the cable management is very messy, but it's fine. It worked as well. We tried out a video yesterday on Forza Horizon 6 with the face cam. It wasn't bad. Maybe I might have to move the face cam a bit closer, but overall, it wasn't too bad. And we used the Pulse Elites to record our voice and stuff. It wasn't too bad. It worked out quite nice actually. So yeah, that's that. We even did some Overwatch yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's Overwatch wasn't too bad. We did lose like 4 games in a row though, but yes, it is what it is, right? All I know is that we got a lot of skins from the Game Pass, and then we also played a lot of 66. We played one soldier game and that was really good. Save that. I think in 66 we just dive the best. Probably because we can have like good flanking angles. But besides that, the yeah. So it seems like our schedule kind of stays the same. We do our like main games in the morning, and then in the afternoon we have filler games. Though I should really replace the filler games. But with what though? Currently the main game is Forza Horizon 6. The only thing is that playing that game for longer than 2 hours is pretty hard. Because Forza Horizon 6 requires the most locked in, right? It requires the most focus, especially if you're doing races. Like I almost find myself falling asleep in Overwatch sometimes. Overwatch and League, I find myself nearly falling asleep half the time. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that boring. Well, I know that today we shall deciding if we shoot the dips here or at HQ. But it seems like dips at HQ are the more efficient, maybe. Depends. I mean, here could work as well. Plus, there's no extra editing to do today. It's just a normal Earthlog. Is there anything to talk about? I mean, Forza is just great so far. It's great so far. What else is there to say? Maybe I can try Wolfenstein 2. Well, not maybe I should, but that series is kind of hard to watch on YouTube. No, keep. Pretty sure it's shadow blocked. The yeah, the Wolfenstein series seems to be shadow blocked on YouTube. That's why we haven't really been doing the next one. Maybe I should. I'll still do it though. I'm just gonna look harder. It's for the lore anyways. So yeah, never mind. It's for the lore anyways. So we really should be doing Wolfenstein 2. But I'm not in a rush. Reason is because it is kind of, I don't know, logic kind of lost its intensity after like, I don't even know when. I think the main issue of Wolfenstein is that the common enemy just doesn't make sense. Because we don't even know how the rest of the world works yet in the Wolfenstein universe, right? This doesn't make sense. And again, Power World is just, I don't know what happened to it. We played like 2 episodes of it and that was it. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. I mean, everything's kind of just chill, right? You know, we've done more adventures. We have Currently got a story lore going, which is Forza Horizon 6, kinda. I think it's maybe reduce filler games, replace it with hmm something. I don't even know what our goal is on filler games, because in Overwatch we're hard stuck silver. We're not gonna exit silver anytime soon. But at least in Overwatch it feels like it's not like a losable thing, right? How do you say it? Even though we are in silver rank, Overwatch still feels like it's like a decent kind of game sometimes. The matchmaking seems a lot more fair. I don't know what I'm saying. And in League, well, for some reason we're still in the high elo even though we're losing. When we play top lane or mid lane or bot lane, we're gonna lose the lane. If we play jungle, we're gonna get out CS. No, we're gonna get out jungle. If we play support, we always lose lane as well. I just can't. But I will say ARAM's actually not bad. And that's it. Can't think of anything else. We either did a dips here or dips back at HQ. I'm not sure yet right now. What I do know is I do need to refill that gas today. I'll see what else is on Xbox Game Pass. See what else we can do. I think we're just gonna finish Wolfenstein because once we finish it, we won't have to play it again. So we might as well. So yeah, Wolfenstein 2. Maybe I'll try to do Power Words again. Don't know. I knew it. I knew it. Whoever last was on this was not didn't even wipe it. I knew it. I felt it. That's actually disgusting. I mean, there's only like 2 minutes left, but I felt it. I felt it here. Well, we barely held the handle, so that's why I didn't even notice. Well, I had a suspicion because one of the handles here felt extra smooth. So whoever was on this last, I'm back. My bad. I didn't notice it until like just in 10 minutes. There's nothing else to say though. When it comes to real life, no news of nothing. You know, like what happened to the wars? No idea. They probably never existed. Let's be honest. What else? There's nothing. Nothing happening, right? Everyone's in their own ecosystem. I'm sure there's something for me to do. I'll figure it out. I mean, no, we are creating content, by the way. Forza 6. Filler games have their moments, you know. Filler games have their moments. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes you're just gonna get a really, really good one. No wonder cheerleaders are so fit. They be dancing non-stop, burning like millions of calories every second. They literally that's it. I don't know how long. Literally, the cheerleaders are probably burning more calories than the cricket players. No joke. Because they're just standing there chilling. But the cheerleaders are like dancing non-stop. Cheerleaders are just for the morale. Kind of like in that games. Was it called Tabs? Ooh, we should play Tabs. I haven't done a YouTube video on Tabs in a while. Well, never. Never on YouTube, but I have played Tabs before. Totally accurate data simulator. That's a good game. I'll play it again. If it's on Game Pass. Should be. I can even set the PS5 as well. Only thing is for consoles, I need to use the Pulse Elite for the mic. That's not too bad though. My Pulse Elite headphones are slightly damaged, but it's only the hinges. Everything else still functions very nicely. It's just I can't bring the Pulse Elites to like the gym. Yeah, I can't because the hinges are not strong enough. They're about to break. Maybe I should super glue it. Maybe I will. These Sunhan headphones don't break. Technically, I could use these Sunhan headphones as well if I wanted. And I could just use the DJI Mac Mini. I don't know. There's a lot of things to do. Matter of fact, there's just only shoes, right? Technically, if I really just dedicated to series is without no. If I dropped filler games fully, would be full. The only reason we play filler games is because sometimes we get those memorable moments, like the like one of those best games. We can even do F1 as well. Oh yeah, we could try F1. I just need to download it. I think one reason I like League, kind of, is because even though we're losing all the time, when you win, it's like really cool because you always lose. Something like that, you know? Maybe because it's sacred. It's like we win in a lobby we weren't supposed to win. It's kind of like playing it in a different strategy. It's like, usually we don't get shit on real time, but I don't know what I'm saying. It's kind of like if you always wanted to win, you would just play breast bots. You would just play intermediate bots, and you would win every game. But then when you play in like a high elo lobby, yeah, it's more rewarding when you win. Kinda. And that's about it. Now, do I do dips here or not? Yeah, I can. Golden Hour's not too bad today. I think we've only bounced because last week Golden Hour was horrendous. So I just decided to leave. Where do we go? Over here. We're still near stretch, but we'll stretch over here instead. Do I keep the mask on? Probably. Strange thing is we didn't even sleep early today, but we're fully awake. I think I'll refill the gas later. Maybe. I don't know, but all I know is that we gotta quickly stretch real quick. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? The last 2 weeks we didn't do it because it was literally occupied, so couldn't be bothered to do an alternative. But today's golden hour is not too bad. In fact, it's actually pretty quiet. It's only what 1:12 o'clock with sound barrier and 1 3 o'clock, no 2 3 o'clocks, but they're far away enough. And then there's like one more that's like at like 4 o'clock, but he's like yanders away, so it doesn't matter. Speaking of sound barriers, I think I need to adjust my setup. My current setup doesn't have any sound barriers yet. That's fine. For the studio, what else is there to talk about? Not really much. This is why I think it's more efficient doing it back at HQ. Because I just go straight to Over the Regime editing, then do dips, and also do mass water. But we do water here. We're actually going to be here for a while. Plus, we barely talk as well because we need to drink water every single time. So that's why it might be more efficient back at HQ. There's actually nothing to talk about though. Maybe I can just complain, but there's nothing to complain about. I think the only thing to talk about is that I think this week Golden Hour has been a bit rough, kinda. Like last week, I think Golden Hour's last week Golden it really depends, right? Sometimes you got those Golden Hour days where there's not even a single soul, and then sometimes you get some days where it's like very busy. You know? It's like it's no one consistent. I don't understand. There's actually genuinely nothing else to talk about. You know, in terms of content, it's already May, June, July. I mean, Forza Horizon is kind of the main story right now, but I mean, it's nothing really like I'm itching to really play. I was itching to play Subnautica too, but we literally finished it. Like, it only took, I swear it only lasted like a week at best. Subnautica 2 lasted for like a week. But that is because we were doing like 9 hours per video. We're nearly done the water too. I feel like I've gotten weaker. I feel like my muscles aren't as strong as they used to be. But the belly fat is still like there. All we've done is just cut carbs. We'll give it time. I mean, yeah. We actually haven't ate fish in a while. I think it's because I've been eating chicken breast a lot. Water's done. What does it do today? This, that, refill gas, altitude regime, editing, and then food, and then mass waterworks, and then we would do probably Forza. Would probably do Forza. We'll do Forza or I mean yesterday I didn't actually live stream by the way. Yesterday I just recorded the video to test out how it looks. And I think it's pretty good for stream quality. Just need to get my laptop, my MacBook out to see the chat because I can't see anything. Is there anything else? I think we get more sword doing dips here than HQ. Actually, I don't know. I think it's because in HQ I can't feel my body, so I don't even know. In the H when I do dips at HQ, I don't really feel too much in my chest. I just don't feel anything. My hands are frozen. My body's caring about increasing the body temperature more than anything. Plus, I think it's because I think my dips at HQ are more. I think they're more narrower. This one's a bit more wider. So that's yeah. This one's more wider. That's why. Matter of fact, I think this is wider. Is it? It is. It is. And nothing to talk about. Oh well. I mean, I could talk about our editing style, but I really just like keeping it raw, huh? The only things to edit out is like the bathroom breaks, but I don't really mind. I like the raw videos. It's not bad. Okay, gotta read for the guess. Wait, there's nothing to do today. I mean, no, we have no like. I don't have any intensive, 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 intensive intention. Ah, don't have any intentions of fishing today. Usually, once we get like a good fish, I'm kind of good for a couple of days. It's like I think we got the trout 2 days ago, 2 to 3 days ago. Can't exactly remember, but got that trout. Then yeah, haven't been bothered towards the sea again. I think it's because the tide's a bit off as well. Maybe, maybe I don't know, but I definitely do want to try to pier again. But now I don't really want to. I don't really want to catch shark anymore. I thought I wanted to, but I don't really. Eating fish without scales apparently isn't even that good. Like you're better off eating fish with scales. So, and the sharks they don't really have scales. Also, we learned that dog shark is not really a good bait. It's only a good it's probably a good crab bait, but besides that though, I don't think it's a good bait for anything else. Nothing really wants to eat the shark. It's just the crabs that eat it. What's worked the best in the pier is literally just native fish, right? They don't even eat the sardine, but they eat the kawai. I guess they eat the bonito as well, but they don't eat the, what is it called? Sardine, or I think my salted bait is sardines and pilchard. If I do catch a big kawai, I'm gonna keep it because I reckon I can salt it really well. Yeah, there's no intentions of fishing. Maybe I could, but I have nothing set up. Hmm, nothing. But I don't have intentions of catching shark anymore. But I do want to catch a red. I don't know. I'll see about it. I guess I do want to try that Littleton dock area, but yeah, I mean I should try. I know there's gonna be eels there. That was it. Maybe I should check the weight. I don't know. Sure. But we should be light today because we ate bread and chicken breast, and that was about it. But again, it's like nothing to say. No problems either. It was a problem yesterday, but we solved it like instantly. How did what happened there? I don't know. Don't want to know. Probably someone just built their pre-workout, the usual. Well, not really. I don't know. Pre-workout or protein powder, 68.65. So we're still. I don't know. All I know is that we need to go get gas now. Collect some gas, and I just said what we're gonna do. But again, it's just nothing else to talk about, right? Don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with the story video. They're kind of getting mid. But I guess the story videos do help us, like, not play horror games, because, horror games are just, I don't know. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it. Kind of boring, but I don't know. We'll see. That's the gas prices. Huh, pretty cheap. Done. It is basically nearly the same price as Forza Horizon. It's like $30 off.